This video will cover how to use categories and weighting for the points grading assignment. So right now this class is set up for the point system. To enable categories and weighting, tap on the class options, which is the door icon at the top action bar menu. And here you can see there's the categories and weighting switch, which aren't enabled yet. And then also no categories have been added. So real briefly, I'm going to tap the add category button. I'm going to add a category called tests. I'm also going to add another category called quizzes. I'll just call it quiz. And lastly, maybe one called classwork. You can add up to 10 different categories and the corresponding weighting. You can use a percent out of 100 based system, or you can use relative weighting. So in other words, I could put tests at 50%, maybe quizzes at 20%, and classwork at 30%. I could also put tests at 5, quiz at 2, and classwork as 3, and you'd get the same relative weighting there. So you can use relative numbers or percents. All right, so now there's two options. I can just enable categories, which will basically assign, when you create a new assignment, you have a category you can assign it, and then every assignment is kind of ordered by category there. The weighting option comes in if you want to actually assign the weighting there. So no matter how many points the assignments end up being worth, tests overall will always count as 50% of your grade. Quizzes will always be 20% of your grade. All right, so I'll go ahead and enable both there. And then just go back out. So I'd already added an assignment here. If I go to view this assignment, you'll see right now that under homework it says not used. So right now we haven't assigned a category here. So I can go to edit, select the category, and I'll make homework 1. We didn't really make this as a part of it, so we'll call it classwork there. And let me add a new assignment. Let's add a test. So add assignment. I can call this test 1. A category, I can put it under tests. Maximum points, we'll call it 50. All right. And now I can go ahead and give points for this. So this will give John a 45. We'll give Amber a 50. And we'll give Brian a 40. All right. And so right away, you can see that the grade's calculated on the left there. You can add comments, but very easily the categories can be assigned there. So real quick, that's how you assign the categories to an assignment there. You can also go to the settings at any time, disable categories and weighting if you want, play around with that there. And then, you have, each class can have their own settings depending on how you want to do the categories. All right, hopefully that's clear. As always, feel free to email me with any questions. Enjoy.